back to the debate. So candidates will have to do it old school, pen and paper only with you up there at the podium. No tablet, no phone. Now, some of the questions will come from you, the viewer, via social media. Let me go to Republican strategist and conservative radio talk show host Lenny McAllister. Lenny, good morning. And you're just as good on television as you are on radio, okay? Let me try to make you comfortable that way. So if you are somebody, Lenny, if you're a strategist here, and say you're strategizing with, I don't know, Carly Fiorina, what is your advice to her?
Right now, to be telling Carly, listen, you've been able to gain a lot of momentum by showing that you're the adult in the room. You have strategies, you have poise, you have presence. Continue to give good ideas, continue to have that presence that people can have confidence in. Wait for your opportunity to take on Donald Trump. Don't try to rush it. If it's not there naturally, don't take it. People are gaining momentum, people such as Carly Fiorina and Ben Carson, because they're being slow and steady and consistent, not being rushed and trying to do the Donald Trump. There's only one Donald Trump. Let him be Donald Trump. You be who you are, Carly. That's why people are gaining momentum and getting behind you.
Hey, what would happen, Lenny, if, say, they all got together and said, now, nobody say anything bad about Donald Trump, and he may not have to respond to any of us, because then what would he do?
He would pick a fight. And that would be a very
you think so?
interesting
Because he
strategy.
says he's going to behave, but it depends on what somebody says about him.
Well, it's interesting. You think about it. He said, I'll be nice as long as everybody else is nice to me. But every time you turn around, he's attacking somebody. That's how he's been able to get into the lead. He's been on the offense, and everybody else has been on the defense. You have Jeb Bush trying to do the Donald Trump, which is not his game. You have Rand Paul, who took on Donald Trump in August. It didn't work out so well for him halfway through the debate. As long as he can be on the offense, he doesn't have to talk about policy all that much. He doesn't have to get into details. If people left him alone and he sat center stage and tried to pick a fight that nobody bought into, he would have to shift his strategy, which would be a new dynamic in this whole process, because he has yet to have to do that.
So, Lenny, even at 7:30 here in the morning, if you are part of their campaign or their team members, are you there in the hall already? Are you already trying to get used and comfortable to the surroundings? And what are they telling each other?
I think that some people in the team are in the hall, but I think they're worried about their candidate getting a good night rest, being relaxed, making sure that they're clear, because you're only going to have certain amounts of time to get that zinger in, to get that soundbite in, to sound presidential. And you have to be on your game to make sure that you don't miss that opportunity, don't rush that opportunity, or don't flub that line. Everybody has one or two zingers in their back pocket, but if you don't say it right, you don't say it with the proper tone, and you don't say it at the proper time, you mess up that moment. And that might be the moment that costs you thousands of dollars when it comes to donations after the debate.
All right, so we'll have to see. Any guesses here if Donald Trump ends up going after any of the moderators, much like after the Megyn Kelly thing, or if it's going to be more about the other candidates going after each other?
No, I think that he might go after the moderator. I think he might go after Hugh Hewitt. If you remember in 2012, that's how Newt Gingrich got a lot of momentum to win South Carolina. Donald's already gone after Hugh. I would not be surprised within the first 10 minutes he goes after Hugh again and says, here we go again with the gotcha questions, and tries to make it Trump versus the media to try to get people in the hall and in America on his side once again.
Lenny, you were good. Good to talk with you. Hope we get to do it again, okay? All right,
thank you. God bless.
All right. And you can catch both of the debates, the earlier one and the prime timer, as we're calling it, on our sister network, CNN. So 6 p.m. Eastern, and that will be followed by what they're calling round 2 at 8 p.m. Eastern.